All right, it looks like we're live. Welcome to episode 52 of But There's More. I am your host, Trauma, and here we have a few guests. A few guests being my man Steven. If you could introduce yourself.
Hey, so as Astro says, I'm Steven. I'm from Belgium, 38 years old, and very happy to be here.
Absolutely. And next we have Cash the Gemini. He has a page himself, so please check out his YouTube page if you haven't. Please, go subscribe and go check out his content. Cash, tell us a little bit about yourself. So it sounds so Cash. So there's a buzzing. Are you hearing that too, Steven?
Yeah, it's pretty loud.
So this is what I'm gonna do, Cash. Let me see. Try to redo your audio. So if you look down here at the bottom, it says cam/mic, and try to see if you can switch it or something. Because I don't know, it's really weird. It's a buzzing sound. I don't know why it's doing that. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Oh yeah, I think he may be going to get headphones. I think that may be better. All right, perfect. Let's see who's in the chat. We already knew that Jones was here. Just here at home. Since I told us that thing on IG, don't really want to see people, but I came out here to support the stream. Nice. That's what's up. Thank you, Jones, for showing up. Thank you. Thank you. Who else is here? Well, looks like we got my man Luke in the house. What's up, Luke? Glad Luke is here. John Band from the Windy City is in the house. Shout out to John Band. Looks like Cash now has some headphones. Let's see how Cash is feeling. Oh no, it's still doing it, Cash. Do this. Did you switch your audio, and down at below it says cam mic, and then you go to audio, and then like from your mic you can like switch it. Do you see that? Yeah, try switching it to your headphones and see maybe if that'll work. No, I can't hear you. Try to unmute and then.
Good to go.
Perfect. There we go.
All right, cool.
Finally, we got it. All right. What's going on, man?
Hey, sorry about that. It's my first time live streaming, so yeah. No, everything's good. Appreciate being here. Second YouTube channel actually started. The first one I kind of just deleted and started fresh with a new interests and hobbies, such as I'm just a statue collector and a retro arcade collector. Real name's Michael, so you guys can always call me Michael or Cash, either or. I'm just happy to be here, guys.
Absolutely. All right, good deal, man. Thanks. Luke says, "Lucky you're an IT guy, Astro." Well, I've had my fair share. Let's see. All right, I think we're here. All right, so I think we've said hello to everyone that's in the chat right now. Normally, how things work is as we kind of go along, a lot of people join late, so no need to get into it. What do you guys want to start with? Do you guys want to start with China Joy, or do you guys want to start with pictures? How we feeling? Are you guys? I was talking to Steven about this backstage, but Cash, have you been keeping up with the China Joy stuff that's been happening this past weekend?
Yeah, actually, I only knew about it because of your channel and Batman Statue Collector. I actually had never heard of it before. Like, I've only been collecting for about a year so far as all the Sideshow Cons, XM Studios, all that stuff. I'm fairly new to it. So if it wasn't for you two, I wouldn't even know it existed, to be honest.
Listen, man, you keep rocking with me, man. You'll know everything. All right.
Gotcha.
I mean, I was once there in the same space. Like when you first start, you're just trying to figure it out. Then as time goes by, you know more, and you just keep knowing more and more and more. And then I've only been collecting for 2 years now. since 2019. So I think YouTube has kind of accelerated my knowledge of things because I almost have to be in the know of things because I have to run a channel. So um, yeah, I mean you'll get onto it. Rome Ross is in the house. What's up, Rome? Hey, Rome, man, when you gonna come on the show, man? Let me know if you want me to send you a link, man. That's my guy. That's my guy right there. All right, let's do this. Let's jump into some pictures from last week first. We'll zoom past those, and then we'll get into China Joy, and we'll get into some more pictures. All right, how's that sound, guys?
Sounds good.
Yep, let's do it.
All right, perfect. So let me share here. Give me 1 second. All right, here we go. Looks like we're in good shape. Let me make this just a little bit bigger. I think that should be good. Let me come back over here. This was a controversial. It stirred the pot a lot last week. There's actually one of her where she's literally like topless, like you can see everything. I didn't put that one in here because people. I mean, there was a lot of people who were upset that this was done. A lot of people loved it. They were upset this was done because her likeness is of a real person, and you're sexualizing and you're basically making a real person topless, which I mean it's kind of a gray area of morals. So whatever. But yeah, this was one. There's a fully clothed one, which is pretty cool. But I mean, the sculpt itself is pretty nice. I mean, I think they did a great job with sculpting her. That's it takes a lot of talent to get something, especially likeness talent, captured, if that makes sense. All right, moving along. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Rome says he's gonna jump in as soon as he gets the day off. That's what's up. Michael's in the house, man. What's up, Mike? Long time no talk, man. Michael's been very busy. Here we have Thor versus Gore the God Butcher. He's actually going to be the villain of the third Thor movie. If y'all didn't know that.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, he's gonna be played by Christian Bale as well. So it's
Really?
oh yeah. I'm very excited about this.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess his whole thing is he hates gods, so he kind of goes around the universe killing gods, and it's Thor's turn. So I guess we'll see what happens.
So female Thor.
I don't know because we do supposed to get the female Thor in the third movie, right? But I don't know if it's he may try to kill both Thors. I don't know. No clue. But I thought this was a cool statue though. This looks like this is 1/6 scale, but if you did this in a 4th scale, that would be crazy.
Yeah, 4 scale would be a lot of space. Is this just a render or is this unpainted? Or
So this is a printed piece. So basically, someone sculpted it and then someone printed it, and it's just not painted yet. So
yeah, it looks like it's gonna be pretty nice though when it's done. A lot of details there, so should be cool.
Yeah, it definitely looks pretty nice. Let's see. Chris says, I'm really interested in your thoughts on the Batman on Throne Queen Studios piece. We'll get to that here in a little bit after we zoom through these pictures. We'll get back to that. Another angle from that. A Wolverine render. Someone sculpted this. I wasn't as big of a fan of this. I don't like Wolverine with like regular clothes on and Old Man Logan and stuff like that. That's just not my thing.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Pim is in the house. What's up, Pim? Let's see. Chris says God Butcher looks awesome. Thor's arm looks weird. I didn't even notice his arm. Yeah, it's not really that much to me. How do you feel, Steven? How do you like this?
That's Wolverine.
Yeah.
Just looks like any old Wolverine. It's nothing special.
Yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up, right? We have a Venom, which is really nice. Well, it looks weird, but it's nice at the same time. I don't like the face. Well, I don't. What I don't like is I don't like how red it is. I feel like it should be more of a burgundy color. But but the concept is there though. The concept is there.
Uh, Interesting.
What is he looking at in his hand? I don't know.
His hand. It's pretty much
Yeah,
it.
his hand.
Yeah, I feel like
If
there's a little bit too much of the black stuff.
it would have been better if he had just Spider-Man's mask in his
Mm,
hand.
Yeah,
yep.
that would have made it look much better. I'm not sure what anime this is from. Does anyone know?
I don't know, but I've seen that guy's picture for the first time today with the red marble necklace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought this was pretty cool though. Classic Iron Man, another render. Not sure how we feel about this one.
Mm,
I've I know it's heresy, but I've never been a fan of classic Iron Man.
Well, I thought I was an alien because I've never been a fan of classic Iron Man either. And I never wanted to say that because I thought that the comic book people would like shun me and tell me that I'm stupid and dumb and I shouldn't say anything else. So I never said that. But yeah, I agree.
yeah, I mean, the farther you go back, Iron Man's more like a tin of metal from the comics. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Are you guys hip to Weta Workshop? Oh, this is a bad picture.
I'm not, but it looks kind of
Looks
you
blurry.
know.
It's very blurry. But maybe I had more pictures of this, but they did have you guys seen the Justice League the Snyder cut?
Yeah,
Justice League?
Multiple times.
yeah.
And at the very end you have the scene with Joker talking Batman and all that stuff.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's from this scene or that scene rather. So yeah, that's kind of where that's from.
I mean, they're doing so many Ledger Joker statues that Leto deserves this.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think he was that bad of a Joker. I mean, people really killed him, but I didn't think he was that bad. I mean, definitely, I think it was the style of Joker from the Suicide Squad movie that made it, you
Hmm.
know, that made it so bad. But I don't think that he was a bad Joker per se. I think it was that style of Joker that was like it was like a punk type Joker, which is kind of weird a little bit. So I think that's kind of why people hated it. But I didn't think it was all that bad.
Yeah, I
He,
agree.
yeah, he was great in Snyder Cut.
Yeah. I think I'm pretty sure a lot of people said they were going to get Venom and Carnage. This is from Sideshow Con from last weekend or last week, not this past week, but the week before that. And man, these look phenomenal. I mean, I like both of them. Um, I'm not a huge fan of how the Venom face looks. I think he looks a little weird in the face. Hopefully, there's an exclusive where he has a different head. But outside of that, I mean, everything else looks pretty good to me personally.
It's a good Kanala sculpt.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, for sure.
Which one of those two did Daniel Bell do, or neither?
He did the Carnage.
Carnage.
Daniel Bell did the Carnage. Yeah, this the Venom was done by Martin Canale, and then this was done by Daniel Bell.
Yeah. I think the Carnage is definitely looking a lot better than the previous one that they came out with. The
Mm-hmm.
Venom, it's really up to the individual. There's so many Venom statues, so um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I like the contrast between them. like the Venom one is very beefy, which
Yeah.
Canalo is known for, and then
Mhm.
Carnage is a lot more slimmer, which fits Carnage.
Yeah, I think that these would look very nice together in a case.
How do you guys like the symbiotes on both of them?
I'm fine with the symbiotes on both. I think it looks like Carnage has a little bit more going on,
Yeah.
but I'm not mad at it, honestly.
Do you think it's going to be like the XM one? Because a lot of people, in the Carnage XM, they kind of complained about having to, put them all in. This one doesn't seem like that's going to be the case.
No, it doesn't look like it'll be. So it does look like you'll have to put some in, but it doesn't look like it's going to be like a lot to like too
Yeah.
much to where it's like annoying. I don't think so personally. Let's see. Archangel says Carnage looks great, but not different enough from the last one to make me replace. John Ben says he's going to get both. Jones says he's going to get these two as well. Yeah, I mean, these were received pretty well, and this was earlier on in the con. So, kudos, hats off to Sideshow for doing that. All right. Here's a Batman, and I'll just be completely honest with you guys. I was not a fan of this Batman, and it wasn't because of the base or anything. Because I actually think the base. I love when they do stuff like this. They put like the Penguin and Riddler and Bane and Joker and Two-Face and Clayface and everybody else in the base. I just don't understand why in the hell is he like crouched down like that? Like that just doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I agree with you 100%. Like the base itself, that's pretty creative, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I think if they were to change his pose, this would be 10 times better. Because I mean, I'm not mad at the sculpt. I mean, I'm not mad at like Batman himself. Like he looks like Batman. He has the muscles. He has the wrinkles in his suit. I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, I like the cape. It's just the way he's posed is kind of crazy to me.
yeah. It's almost weirder when he takes the mask off too. It's like, why would Bruce Wayne just be
Chilling with his mask off. Yeah. Yeah, it's really weird. Steven?
The problem is, first of all, the pose is not good. But if he were standing up, we'd probably be like, well, he's just standing there like any other Batman. It's very difficult to come up with a pose that hasn't been done yet.
Yeah, Archangel says he'd buy this and replace Batman with a candle. That's funny.
It's
That's
actually
crazy
not a bad
because
idea.
I was actually thinking it looks like a tabletop or something. So yeah.
Jones says he's crouching down, probably contemplating all the things he's been through with his villains. That's funny. What's up, Keith's World? What's up? What's up? What's up?
He does look mildly indifferent about the whole situation.
Yeah. Poor Batman. This appears to be a 1/6 scale Black Adam. Excuse me, with the rock lightness. I mean, it's kind of off a little bit, but I get what they were trying to do.
Yeah, the statue itself looks pretty cool. As like you said, as long as you look past the likeness, I like the concept. The painting doesn't look too off or anything. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
What you could do is replace the head with the head of the PCS piece from The Rock, the wrestler one. I mean, that's a good likeness.
Yeah. Rome says he would get this if it had the comic book version instead of the Rock. Yeah, that'll work. I just put this in here because I thought this was pretty cool. In the comics, at some point, King the Conqueror killed Thanos, and I saw someone post this on Facebook because they were like, people keep talking about Kang like he's not, a badass or whatever, and so they were like, I'm just posting this just so y'all know like who Kang is. So I thought that was pretty cool because I didn't know they had killed Thanos in the comics before.
Didn't know either.
Thought this was pretty cool. It's nice little render here.
I think that's actually pretty cool too. I see the concept of them coming out the shadows, so to say. So, and that's actually not bad. It's not too much. It's not bad.
Right,
Depending on price, of course, but
right. Yes, it's not bad, but I could see how the price of this could go up really fast because you're pretty much getting, um, if you count her and then one half, that's two, one half, that's three.
mhm. Yeah.
Technically, three figures. They could bump up the price pretty high, which I mean, I don't think it should be, but whatever.
Hmm.
They gave her a little cake, made her a little thick. I can't get mad at that, man. This is a update on the Zatanna. XM Studios is trying to get her get her likeness and get her not likeness, but get her face sculpt to look up to par. Jones says he's waiting for a Black Adam piece. Going back to Black Adam just briefly, I'm gonna keep saying this. Black Adam is a part of DC. Characters like that we're looking for when they say DC statues, but really all they mean is Batman. Anyway, I'm off my soapbox. Let's see. John Ben says, "Are those horse heads or dragon heads?" I don't know what that was. Looks like horse heads actually. Yeah, those are horse heads. I don't know what the horse semblance is, like what that's supposed to mean, but yeah, that's the Zatanna from XM. She's coming. So if you're looking for her, be on the lookout. There's another XM Studio statue that I have in the second batch of pictures that I'm really excited about. But we'll get to that later. Art statue collector. He's just showing his photography skills here. Of I think this is the classic Iron Man from XM Studios. It's a really nice picture. Love how he has the city in the background. That's pretty cool. Now this next one is something we're kind of zooming through these, by the way, guys. So jump in if you want to say something.
Mm.
Art says she looks incredible. It's good. This next one here, I would call this an abomination because what in the actual freak is this?
Why?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Wolverine, Colossus, and Morbius all combined in one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Wolverine, Colossus, and Morbius. Because this skin texture looks kind of weird. And the skin, like, it looks like a Colossus.
yeah, it's
Like what? Get this off my screen, fam. All right. Let's see. Look, cosplay. Oh, this was pretty nice here. Luke said that's trash. I know it is. Rome says supposed to be the brew version of Wolverine. Yeah, I'm okay. I'll pass on that. I thought this was pretty freaking cool. Got some cosplay here. The statue looks amazing. I can't remember who this is from. I want to say XM, but I don't think it's XM. Hey, that's the money shot right there.
That's photography skill.
There you go. This looks phenomenal. I love that. I really like these pictures here. Custom Silver Surfer. I actually kind of like this Silver Surfer. I wouldn't say this is my favorite, but I thought this was pretty cool.
Yeah. If I was a Silver Surfer fan, I would probably. I don't want to ruffle any feathers, but I might get this one before the sideshow one.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
I agree. I will get this one.
What's up with Arch, man? Statue has an incredible rack. This guy's funny. Oh man. Luke says this, however, not trash. Yeah, I know. I know. I bet it's not. Um, yeah, I love the cosmic, like the cosmic swoosh on the bottom here. I love that. Again, I like how the Silver Surfer is kind of floating a little bit. Um, thought that was pretty cool. I think it's a pretty cool statue, man. Pretty cool statue. I have two Silver Surfers on order right now, custom. Um, one of which I plan on selling, so I won't have two in the end. But uh, you know, let's see. Let's see. Art says Silver Surfer sideshow Silver Surfer looks so much better in person. I need to see it in person, man. I need to see it in person. Rome says y'all ain't prepared for Arch. I am. I know what Arch is capable of. Okay, I know exactly what he's capable of. Let's see. Sideshow Surfer looks pretty demanding in person. You know what? I think that a lot of people are you know, whenever we first saw the Silver Surfer, a lot of people, it was like split down the middle. Some people liked it, some people didn't. I was on the side of I thought it was not good. Well, not I wouldn't say not good because I did think that it was sculpted extremely well. It's just I didn't like the pose, and so the pose kind of killed it for me. So, but it wasn't done bad by any means.
I'll say it
So
again. There's a 4,000 limit on the Silver Surfer, and there's a wait list. They did something right.
yeah,
True. True.
true, very true. I mean, I'll be completely honest. I was one of the people who were saying, they didn't, it wasn't the best statue whenever it first came out. But as time went on, the more I saw it, it really grew on me. And I mean, right now, I don't think it's a bad statue. I actually kind of like it now. Do I like it enough to get it? No, but I still think it's a pretty good statue. And whenever it started shipping and people started getting it in hand, we started to see people kind of echo the same sentiment of what everyone's saying here is, whenever you see it in person, it's actually really nice. So, and it's pretty tall too. I didn't realize it's like 25, 26 inches.
Mhm. Because you can still get the exclusive with Nova. That
Oh,
hasn't sold
really?
out yet. Yep.
Oh, okay, nice. Oh, Joan says I'm getting it on Monday. You want me to record a video or pic? Yeah, sure, man. Absolutely. Send it over. Whatever you want to do. Picture, video, whatever. John Ben says Silver Surfer looks good. Plus that Nova. Yeah, man. Let's move on to. Oh wait, Luke says. This looks cool with him up in the air. Just don't like the museum style bases. Yeah, that's really weird. Yeah, I kind of agree that I'm not a huge fan of the museum style bases. I think these style bases where like they have like the round piece at the very bottom. I think it makes it look kind of old school to me. That's my personal opinion, but it still does look nice. It's just I think it looks more of an. I think that's more of an old school type sculpt. Whereas now today bases are just really dynamic and they don't even worry about that type of like rounding piece at the bottom. It's just really just the base is just it's immersed in the statue itself. So yeah, it's like every inch of the base continues to tell the story of what's happening with the statue. Anyway, let's move on. We gotta get past these pictures. We're almost done. Let's see. Almost. Let's see. We have This was painted. We have Spider-Man 2099. This was painted by TTN Painter. She's my favorite painter right now. She is freaking phenomenal. And man, like this looks awesome to me. Like she does such a great job. I want to get a statue. I want to get a custom statue that I just really love, and I want to send it off to her to paint because she's just so good. So I I actually DM'd her to ask what her price is to see if I could afford her, and I don't think she ever replied. So womp womp womp. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Let's see. Kisuro says, when I saw the 2099 Spider-Man, you were actually the first person to bring it. When I saw the 2099, you were actually the first person to bring it to me. I'm assuming. That's what you're saying. Peen, this guy is so funny, man. Yeah, I slipped in the DMs, no cap. Yeah, I sure did. I was trying to see what's going on, man. Let me know what can you paint for me. I think I know that she's super busy. She's doing custom statues, she's doing repaint, she's doing all type of stuff. So what does little old me need, you know? Superman, I don't know what version of Superman is supposed to be, old school. I don't know if this is supposed to be classic or what. But here's this.
I think it's just called Grumpy.
Yeah. Oh man, dang, Luke, I'm sorry to hear that. That's crazy. He said she had a busy few weeks, been sick, and her grandmother died. She'll reply, I'm sorry to hear that. That's very sad. Luke, how do you know so much, man? I need to talk to you. This guy, Luke, man, he knows everything. Let's see. We got Spider-Man. This looks like he may be like I don't know, maybe just because the picture's so close, or it looks like he may be half scale or something.
Interesting Spider-Man.
Very interesting. I kind of like him actually, but I think the base should be a little different. But I'm actually not mad at him. Oh, he looks very small. He's small. He's like a 6 scale or something.
Mm-hmm.
Not 6. I don't know, because maybe he is 4 scale, just crouched down. But just looking at this this soup thing.
Possibly 1/10. Possibly. If it's like Iron Studios Thanos 1/10, that was a bigger 1/10, but maybe 1/6.
Payne is funny. Spider-Man doing number 2. Steven, does this tickle your fancy?
Not really, to be honest.
No, that's okay. It's not for everyone.
If I mean I don't have a Spider-Man
I don't
statue,
either.
but
Yeah.
if I were to get one, I mean it's Spider-Man. If it's not dynamic,
It's not for you.
I mean it's Spider-Man.
I kind of wholeheartedly agree with you. That's kind of I have like a list of people like where I won't accept the statue if it's not dynamic. Like Spider-Man is one of those people. Silver Surfer's on that list as well. That has to be dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Thor is on that list for me, where I would like for my Thor to be dynamic. My Hulk to be somewhat of some type of dynamic a part of it. Like I just have a list of folk who
Wolverine.
I would like for my Wolverine to be dynamic in some type of dynamic stance or something. It's just certain people I just refuse. I just have to have them dynamic, or I won't like the statue.
There are characters where it makes complete sense for them to be less dynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any Dragon Ball Z fans?
Definitely a Dragon Ball Z fan.
That actually looks really cool.
It looks really cool how they painted it. Looks like came
Cell
straight off like
shading.
yeah, the shading is like just
Yeah,
looks like it came off a comic book or something.
And it's
like
a nice collection too.
oh yeah, definitely a nice collection. It's almost like how they painted the those new Transformers they just came out with maybe like a couple months back.
Yeah, this paint is crazy. I like it.
Yeah,
Here we go. This guy looks phenomenal. Ooh, look at that cape.
good cape.
It looks very nice. Very nice.
Definitely makes more sense with the mace than with the sword, though.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, for
Yep.
sure. 1000%. I didn't even notice that. That's a great catch.
Yeah, I didn't catch that either.
Yeah, it looks way better with the mace. I feel like they should close that left hand just a little bit, like close it just a little bit, and
Hmm.
just have you slide the mace or the sword into his hand versus just sitting it there or something. But they probably have it open a little bit to give you a lot of room to kind of just sit it into his hand. But yeah, because it looks kind of awkward here. You see what I mean?
Hmm.
I don't know if you have the pictures here, but did you see the half scale Gandalf that they showed at Sideshow Con?
I don't think I have pictures, but I think I know exactly what you're talking about. I think I saw it.
That was pretty amazing.
Yeah. Did you guys see this? The Huntress from Sideshow?
She's on the list.
Yeah, right with Steven, she is on the list.
When
I'm
I
just
say they knocked this out of the park, man. Like like I don't like I'm not a Batman statue collector, so Huntress is not on my list. But if I was, this would be automatic, no question about it. Like Huntress is on, like she's just that good. Like she's phenomenal. Like look at her face, the pose, like just looks very good.
Hmm.
the only thing I want to know is how wide she is with the staff. Because if I can't get her in my case, then that's a problem.
Yeah, 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 for sure.
Hmm.
But man, they really knocked her out of the
Mhm.
park. And
Yeah.
this is the type of stuff that I look for. Like even if I'm not gonna get everything, what I still want to see is like just good like statues done really well like this. Like I just still want to see very good statues from companies. Like this is
Hmm.
one of them. Like they did an awesome job with this. I'm not gonna get her. She's not on my list, but man, it makes me like you more. When I say like you, I mean like the company, XM Studios, Sideshow, Prime One, whoever. Like if you're just putting out good stuff, stuff that quality stuff that people are gonna like, it makes me like you more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that. Even though it's not an action pose, it's not like a hey, I'm taking a picture museum pose. Like they really captured the character and kind of back to what you were saying earlier. Even the base of her has a lot of Easter eggs, and they're utilizing from that first inch all the way up to her mask, and um, I think she's gonna sell pretty quickly. I think.
I agree. I think she's going to sell very well. I think that they did a great job of making her sexy, but not
Hmm.
too over sexualized. Like, I mean, the anatomy is there, the pose. She just looks very good, man. She comes off very well. Yeah, I mean, whoever's doing the female statues or the female portraits at Sideshow, it's funny because when you think about stuff like this, like um you think about XM Studios. XM Studios gets killed because they are known for not doing female portraits very well. Sideshow normally does female portraits pretty good, right? Um, and then when it comes to Prime One, they normally do textures very, very like better than normal, right? And
Yeah.
then when you talk about Queen Studios, they do likeness better than anyone else. You know what I mean? And now we're starting to bring Weta Workshop into the conversation where they're starting to be they're right there with Queen Studios when it comes to likeness now. So like I don't know, man. These companies, it seems like every company has their strengths and weaknesses, and you can tell from their in-house sculptors who's better at what. You know what I mean? Because sideshow does not do likeness well at all.
No, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean,
They had
Queen.
a crack at their Heath Ledger, and that wasn't
Exactly. This looks good. These pictures look really nice. We have
the darkness.
your boy jeez, what's his name? Is it Winter Soldier, right?
That's the darkness.
Oh, the darkness. The darkness. Okay. Where is this from? Because I'm all the way messed up now.
I think his name is Jackie. What's his last name? Estacado, something like that.
It looks nice.
And the comic is just called The Darkness.
Who do you know who made this statue? Do you guys know? Is it XM?
I haven't seen this one myself.
Nope.
I feel like it was XM, but it may be custom or something. I don't know. Anyway, we can move along. What I like about this one is this. Let's see. Let's see. John says I like the darkness. I like the original Huntress more. What's up, Chris? What's up, Chris? Let's see. Jackie Estacado. That's what Jones is saying. Here we go. Thank you, Luke. Darkness from the Top Crow Comics. And Luke says XM. I knew it was XM.
Yeah, the base get kind of it's XM base.
Let's see.
Soldier.
Let's see. Archangel says every time I think of the darkness, I think Winter Soldier. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I mean, glad I'm not the only one. Jones says he had a crossover with Batman once. Okay. That's what's up. Thanks for all the information, guys. You guys are on it today.
By the way, if you ever want to read them, they're really good.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's what's up. Thanks for the recommendation. What we have here is someone transformed their garage shelves into like this very nice case because they said that they don't want to wait for cases to come in and all the other stuff. So they just pretty much took garage shelves and made cases themselves. And I was like, man, I was really impressed by this.
Mm-hmm.
Like that looks very nice to transform this to that. And
looks good.
Yeah, it looks like they ran their own lighting and all of that. And I mean, like you can't tell that this is. You can't even tell from this picture like that this is the same thing. It looks like he may have put something on the stands here to kind of so it's not see through.
Mm-hmm.
Just looks well done. It looks like they did a good job from this picture. Yeah, it looks like. I mean, if I didn't know any better, I would say this looks like a Maja case a little bit. They just did a good job. Very, 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 very good job. So I just wanted to throw that in there. Here's a picture of someone's collection. It looked pretty cool to me. So I was like, I got to show this on the show. You got your your X-Men pieces, man. I've never seen this Iceman before. I thought that was interesting. But that Gambit and Roll, every time I see those two together, man, they look phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. Told you.
Yeah. Every time. Every time. Archangel says garage shelves are the best. That Jugs is crazy. Yeah, he's freaking huge. This looks very nice. Very, very nice. X-23, more X-Men. Thought this was interesting. It's like this may have been like a first draft of something or maybe a third draft of something. Looks like we could have more details here in the base.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the concept of it is not bad. I'm not mad at the museum pose here. Could be better, but it's not bad.
Interesting.
Hell, girl.
That's new.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Stevie says that's new. Oh man. He Man. I'm not sure if I like the bass or not, but I think it's just kind of doing what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
What I can appreciate about this piece is I feel like it's not over sculpted because I can see how they can get really crazy in these back muscles, and they really didn't. So I'm kind of thankful for that. It's like he has almost has a cheek showing a little bit. That's a little crazy. Um, Another X-23 looks. I don't remember looking at this one, but hey, he's here.
It's nice that they show the blades in the feet. A
Oh
lot
Yeah,
of
yeah.
statues do that.
Yeah.
yeah, that is pretty cool. And last but not least, Batgirl.
That's a good bad girl.
Hmm.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So yeah, it looks pretty expensive too because once you do the bike, like anytime you add a bike to anything, anytime you add a bike to anything, it's like it gets crazy. Let's see. Ron says, I see that Sasha has added some more Maji cases to its stock. I didn't know that. Oh, I need to go check it out. Let me put that down as a note to go check out Sasha's Maji case display. If you guys just excuse me, I have a sticky note and a pen.
Those cases that are behind you. What is one? What's the weight of one,
Um.
roughly?
Oh. I mean, they're not that heavy. I would say maybe maybe like 20, 30 pounds. Maybe it's not that heavy.
That's not that bad, actually.
Yeah, it's not that heavy. Um. Yeah, it's not that bad.
Cool.
Let's see. All right. Let's get into China Joy. Is everyone ready for that? Let's see. So China Joy 2021 is a convention that they have obviously in China, and Queen Studios was there this past weekend. And this is just a booth tour. They have day 1, day 2, day 3. We'll kind of zoom through these videos as some of these statues we've seen before, and other ones are brand new, never before seen. So we'll kind of look at these videos and just kind of take a look at the statues and just kind of talk about them. All right. Is this a Mark 85 bus? I really wanted that, but I can't get into bus right now. Wonder Woman. We already know Steven's on this. This is the one I kind of want too, but we'll see what happens. Man, she looks phenomenal.
Yeah, it's a good
Hmm.
Wonder Woman.
What's the settings on this? Why is the quality so bad? They're going really fast, by the way. Yeah. What do you guys think about this? Did you guys ever like this this Joker? Watching Phoenix Joker with him sitting at the. Have you guys seen that
It's
movie?
it's probably my favorite Joker.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I mean he is he. I mean that's. But this one is just because I don't know, it's just a lot more believable to me in like just real life terms. Somebody could actually snap like that.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, they really took a realistic take on on the Joker and how he could, how he came to be. Like Like, if we're talking about like today in real life, and if the Joker was a real thing, this is how he would come about. You know what I mean? And I mean, I think that they did a phenomenal job. I mean, is he the best Joker? This is my opinion on that. So, Joaquin Phoenix Joker is more of a realistic version of Joker, whereas Heath Ledger is more of a comic book version. So it kind of just depends on what your preference is. It's almost like it's just like comic book statues versus movie statues. Whereas like, both could be phenomenal, like, a Gal Gadot Wonder Woman versus a comic book version of Wonder Woman. Both could look phenomenal. It just depends on what your preference is, right? So I can't
Both.
really. He says both. So I mean, it kind of just depends on what your preference is. I think that when we're talking about realistic, like a realistic Joker, Joaquin Phoenix knocked that out of the park. It's freaking phenomenal. When we're talking more so of comic book version, Heath Ledger is obviously the best. He's phenomenal as well. So, yeah, I mean, they're both phenomenal in their own right. To me personally.
And you got to give it to Phoenix. I mean, it's not easy following up on Ledger.
Oh yeah, it's not easy at all. And he did a great job following up on Ledger for sure. Whereas Suicide Squad, that Joker, was not received very well. And here's the bust. Man, that bust, this thing is impressive. If I could only get one bust right now, it would be either this or the Dark Side bust. Because man, that looks exactly like him. That looks crazy. They're really taking bust to the next level with these little these little storytelling pieces in the back, And that's the new Joker that we're getting. We'll see more of him, I think, in the second video. But that's the new Joker there. Oh, and this is another new Joker, the 1-to-1 Heath Ledger Joker.
That's crazy.
Batman Statue Collector had a lot to say about him. I think that and I kind of agree with him.
Does it come with the accessory here?
I doubt it.
For that price, I mean.
I think those are 6 scale. They're very small, it looks like. Or I might be wrong. They may be 4th scale. I don't know. I can't tell. Sometimes your scaling could be wrong. All right. I think someone had asked about my thoughts on this Batman on Throne. I thought that this Batman on Throne was freaking awesome. Honestly. I think that, I mean, a lot of people, whenever they first saw it, they were really confused because it's like, what the hell is Batman doing on this throne with Panthers on the side of him and like this death demon behind him, but personally, man, I think that he looks great. I mean, I really like this version of Batman. This is actually a comic book cover, if you guys didn't know. Is Dark Knights or Death Metal? I think it's Death Metal. But it looks really nice. I mean, I have no problems with it. I wouldn't collect this because this is just too freaking huge. Just like how this is too freaking huge. But yeah,
it is doing something different.
They're doing something very different, and I can appreciate that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. They're nice. I'm gonna pass, but they're solid. They're definitely solid.
Right. And here's that Joker. I thought it would be in the second video, but I guess it's here in the first. They're not really showing it. Well, here we are. They're showing more of it now. And they also have a 6 scale version of it. Like, can we? Like, I don't really like who's handling this camera right now. I kind of want to get to I think it's 3rd scale. They didn't even show him like that. We'll see more of them later. This is a new reveal here. This Superman, the Marvel Museum situation. How you guys feel about this?
I like color, so I would pass myself, but the pose and or the sculpt itself is pretty good.
Right, I agree.
It's difficult to mix it in a collection. I think if you have all colorful statues,
Right,
seems like, I don't know, an entrance to a room or something with these two.
I agree. And I think that I feel like in order for these to look good, I mean, you kind of have to all collect them all. Like, you have to have the Batman, the Superman, the Wonder Woman, and have them together. You know what I mean? For it to look good. Because if you try to get the Superman and add him to your collection of DC, like I feel like he wouldn't look. He wouldn't come. He wouldn't be appreciated the way that he needs to be. Right?
Agree.
I've been neglecting this chat a little bit. Sorry. Um, Pete says I still haven't seen this Joker movie. Wow, that's craziness. I've never seen such craziness before in my life. He says he hasn't seen the movie. Let's see. Archangel says, it looks just like him, but the movie pieces are timeless. There will be another actor play the role. Do you then sell the old movie pieces? I mean, not to me. If you really like the pieces, like if you're a Heath Ledger person, you're a Heath Ledger person, and so you keep the Heath Ledger statue. If you're a Joaquin Phoenix person and you really love that movie and you really love his version of Joker, you just keep the statue. Like you don't have to get new versions of the people if you don't want to. Rome, that's crazy. You're in the same boat as Peen. That's wild. He said he hasn't seen the movie either. Wow. Take 2 hours out of your day and go watch it. Let's see. Chris says the face looks amazing. My boy. Let's see. That's dope as hell. Let's see. Chris says I bought it yesterday, but the price is crazy. Which one are we referring to? Because that I think the Batman and the Superman are only $350. Did you guys know that?
That's a good price.
Yeah, and it's 1/4 scale. It's like 23 inches tall. They're both like only 350 plus shipping. Like that's very very good. I mean, you can get some Hot Toys for $350. Some Hot Toys are priced at that. So
Some hot
um
toys are priced more.
yeah. So I think 350 for a scope like that. I mean,
Mhm.
you
I
know,
wouldn't I wouldn't be surprised with that price if somebody's like, let me just pay a little extra to have it painted.
yeah, you could have it repainted. Like I could
Yeah.
get one. I can get that Superman. Say take it to TTN painter and say, hey, can you paint this for me? And then now I have a phenomenal.
Yeah.
Unique.
You know what I mean? Unique, one of a kind. You know, no one else has this. You know what I mean? Let's see.
All right, I'm gonna break my silence. I've never seen the Joker movie either. I've never seen Top Gun. So let me,
Oh
let
man.
me just break my
Cash,
silence.
that's craziness. That's craziness. I've never seen. Listen, you in the boat with them too. You go get in the boat with them because that's craziness. But no. Real talk though, that Joker movie is really good. Like it was received very well. I don't think I've seen a person who don't really like it. So, uh, yeah, go please. If you know, I think it's streaming. If you I think it may be streaming on some. I think it may be on HBO Max or.
It is on HBO Max. It's literally in my like watch list. I just haven't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's really good, man. It will not be a waste of your time. It
What
won't. I promise. So yeah,
what I
whenever you get a
will
chance.
say is you have to be in the mood for it.
Hmm,
Like it's you know, like if you watch Avengers, it's pretty light. This one is not a very light movie.
gotcha.
Yeah, and like it gets creepy at some points. It's like, yo, fam, that's kind of wild. Like it gets kind of dark. I mean, like it gets very
Yeah.
dark during some parts of the movie. It gets yeah. So you can't. Yeah, I kind of second what Steven's saying. You have to be in the mood to just be able to ingest that and really receive it the way it needs to be received because yeah, it gets kind of crazy. All right, moving along. Let's see. China Joy, Dark Side. He looks freaking phenomenal. I love this guy. I love him forever. for Darkseid. So yeah, I PO'd him automatically day one. So it's no question about it for me.
I don't think anyone can fault you.
Uh,
This is day two. Let's see if I can. Like, I don't know why they're showing us all of this. Like I mean, you could have really cut this out of the video, honestly. Batwoman, Batgirl on Batpod. That was really cool. That was a new addition to this day. Even though we saw her at the last con Wonderfest.
hmm
Can't wait for this guy to be painted. He's gonna be. He's gonna be.
Huge.
He's gonna
Yeah,
be huge. He's gonna be impressive. He's gonna be,
mean.
um, attention seeking. I mean, he's gonna demand your attention when you walk in a room. I mean, I've been looking at this Batman. It kind of makes me want to get this Batman. I'm not gonna hold you, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna wait to get a Batman.
That is a really good Wonder Woman. The more I look at it,
She is
It's,
phenomenal.
if it's still on PO, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to get it. I think. It's,
He's like, man, I'll just get it. I'll figure it out later. Like, that just reminded me too. I gotta after we get done with this, we'll pop over to Steven's video as well. It's all stuff that we've seen before at this point. Let's see. We've seen this.
yeah,
We've
my video is fairly badly edited. I like this one. So
no worries, man. No worries. Let's see. Okay, let's get to this. How do y'all feel about this new Joker? Oh, wait, they're moving on fast once again. Jeez Louise. Well, but either one of them.
well, the one is niche.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the biggest I have in my collection is 1/4.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I could do a life size. Not even because of space, but just I don't know if I could myself. It looks nice, but something looks off from the waist down to me for some reason.
Yeah. I agree. It's very niche. I wouldn't want a one to one scale anything in my collection personally.
Yeah.
But to your point, I think that from the waist down, like he looks very skinny, and in his chest area, like his torso area, he looks very skinny too. And I don't know why he looks so skinny. Like I think they just may need to beef up the mannequin. And Batman Statue Collector said all of this in his video that he posted. Oh, it looks very nice. She's Black Widow. Um, like that Mark 50 right there
Looks so weird.
looks very weird. Like I don't understand why he's
If he
coming. Like,
wasn't, if his left leg wasn't attached to the base, it would have been so much better.
yeah, it's very weird.
But the Hulkbuster is amazing.
Oh, they knocked that one out of the park. I love these little cutesy things that they have, little
hmm
figures and stuff. I think those are good gifts for people. I may get one and give it away on the channel. We'll see. All right, I think that's really it for this one.
Little Pepper Potts bust.
Yeah, a little pepper pot situation. I think that's very niche too.
Mm,
Sort of like how Lady Death is very niche. I mean, I have her. They only made like 150 of her, so it's not that many out there. This is day 3. I don't know if we'll really get anything new per se. I thought that this the Iron Man wall was pretty cool though. He's moving pretty fast.
He's in a
Very
rush.
fast. Very fast.
Yeah. Those are half scale, right? Those Iron Man.
Not these. These are 1/4 scale. Like the Hulkbuster. This one, the first one, the Mark One was a half scale. The Mark One was a half scale, but not the rest of them. This is Thanos, man. He looks good. Actually forgot about him. That's a 1-to-1 bus. It looks very nice. That's the half scale right there. He's half scale.
Yeah, that was gonna look awesome lit up.
I know, right? He's half scale too. I think that's Mark 85. I think.
That's the 50.
Oh, it's the 50. Okay, and this is Mark 3, right?
I think it's 7.
Okay, 7.
I think. I'm not.
This one's kind of growing on me the more you show it, just to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. They're going so fast. That guy looks good in the face. Man, he looks phenomenal. The rest of this, I think we've already seen in previous videos or whatever, or what have you. Good. So that's good. Let's see. Let me pop over to Steven's video if I could find it here. You know what? I've been also neglecting the chat, and I am so sorry, chat, because I've been trying to look at this video and talk at the same time. So I've been kind of. Let's see, what has everyone been saying? Let's see. One second here. Let's see what we're saying in the chat. Oh wow, Rome says he's never seen any of the Star Wars movies. Yeah, he may be banned from now on. Let's see. Jones says I'll probably get bashed for this, but I prefer this dark side compared to the Prime one. You're not gonna get bashed for this because I prefer him too. Let's see.
I do too.
Arson, I'll really get a prostate exam and see one more Nolan trilogy piece. Wow. Let's see. John Ben says Joker movie will be on tonight on HBO. Okay. Arch. Let's see. Nice Arch. Wrong. Let's see. Let's see. Mike, my man Mike says the likeness is there for the light size. Pretty expensive though for 11 bands. Yeah, that's
Wow.
y'all. Oh, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, he's $11,000 by the way.
That's a nice payment plan.
Yeah.
Pim says crazy how you guys know all the marks. I only know red suit. The Blair Witch, the Salem witch trials. Let's see. Ron Ross says I agree. The Batman on Throne is starting to grow on me as well. Okay, let's see. Oh, he says not me. Okay, Rome, you're fine. Okay, good. Rome is safe. Okay, good. All right, God, jeez. Jones says 11K. That's a down payment for a house. Yes, yeah, yeah. For 11K, you can go put a down payment on a house for 11K for
Not
sure.
in not in Belgium.
Oh, really? Not in Belgium?
No.
Are just homes that very expensive in Belgium?
Yeah, and you need, I think it's like 15 or 20% they have to pay as a down payment.
Oh, is that mandatory?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
That's
like
crazy. Yeah.
like for my apartment, and that's just an apartment. If you translate it to dollars, I think mine was 24K.
Are you serious?
I am very serious.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah. Man, hang in there, Steven.
Let's see. Hold on one second, Steven. I'm pulling up your
I can give you the link again in Instagram if
I
you want.
have it. I have it here. I'm just trying to get it going here. All right, here we go. Nice. Look at these pictures, man. All right, here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna share my screen here. Okay. Let's see. Now let me share a different screen. All right. Can you guys see?
Yep.
All right, good deal. Here we go, my man Steven. Lady Deadpool. This is XM, right? Or is this Sideshow?
Sideshow.
Okay, Sideshow. Got it. Got it. Wolvie. That's the one that I'm probably gonna get. He's still in stock. I'm probably gonna get him, honestly. And if you guys didn't know, I'm just gonna prep you. Steven is the Wonder Woman statue collector. So he has a lot of Wonder Women, and I'm not mad at him because Wonder Woman is phenomenal. So
I tried to.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at it, man.
So,
Sideshow premium format.
Catwoman. Okay.
Poison Ivy. Those two look good together. I tell you that. They look very good together. Oh, and he added the like the leaves and the plants and stuff to add a different dimension to it. I love how people are doing that in the community now. They're adding
Mm-hmm.
that adds a different dimension to the display, which is really nice. It's a World of Warcraft right there, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Sylvanas.
Man, I wish I had more time to play World of Warcraft. Man, that's the best game ever created, in my opinion.
Is that Tweeterhead Pennywise?
Yep.
And that is the Prime One Joker, Joaquin Phoenix. Like I feel like any of the Joaquin Phoenixes, like you can't go wrong. Like you know what I mean. You can't go wrong with whichever one you pick because they all look good. Rogue and Gambit. Oh yeah, man, that Gambit. I can't wait to get mine.
Definitely a good gambit.
I need to hurry up before they sell out. And this is the one I really wanted. Oh man, Starfire. She is phenomenal. I wanted her since day one. Like,
Oh,
but I don't think she'll fit my collection now. You know what I mean?
yeah.
She won't fit with anything. But man, she looks great.
She's Remember the Titans, I think, or not Remember. That's Remember the Titans. Teen Titans.
Yeah, yeah. And Domino looks nice too.
Definitely.
Oh, I like that monitor. That's
I
the one. That's the
I
one right there.
just I just ordered that one. I
Really?
had I'm it lights up. I gotta get it. I gotta get. I gotta get it.
I think that's probably one of the best Iron Man statues in my opinion. Like that
Oh
one
yeah,
is phenomenal. Oh man, it looks good.
it's crazy because it waitlisted and then it came back. I'm like, now or never.
Right. Chun Li.
Cool.
Oh,
Was it waitlisted?
Yeah, previously it was only for like a day, and I kind of FOMO set in. So
yeah. Man, these pieces here. What are these 1/6 scale, Stephen?
I'm not really sure what scale it is. I know they're by Ben Presto, so I don't really know
Mm-hmm.
what scale they do.
Looks nice though.
yeah, agree.
Nice. All right.
That's 5 years of collecting.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
This-
pretty good, man. So I do have a question for you then. So with all the Wonder Woman pieces, are you gonna get the new tweeter head Wonder Woman? They didn't show
Yes.
the paint of it, but it looks pretty good from what I can see.
Even without the paint, I was like,
Yeah,
that one's gonna get added because that base is phenomenally good.
yeah.
Originally, the plan was to put the Prime One, Wonder Woman versus Hydra in the middle, but she's just too big.
Hmm.
The shipping is gonna kill me.
yeah.
It's like if I order a piece from Sideshow, I have to add like $400 to the price just with shipping and the import costs. So
Wow.
I have to keep that in the back of my mind so that Wonder Woman's probably gonna be like 2,200 something like that. I'm like, I can't do that. That's too
Right.
much.
That's
Yeah,
that's, that's insane, man.
crazy.
That's all the way insane. All right, let's see. Get back to sharing. Let's see. I'm gonna show this Black Adam here. I thought this was pretty cool. Just kind of get this out of the way. Get this out of the way. Oh, I think that's it. I think that's the video. Oh wait, no, it's not.
I'm intrigued. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm listening.
I think that is gonna be like the next step for statues, just light up functions.
Yeah, then the 12-year-old comes out of me. So
But I
Yeah.
mean, I told Astrid this before, like when they showed the Star Wars pieces at SideShowCon, how are the lightsabers still not with a light up function?
didn't they say the Dark Vader one does light up?
Oh really? Oh well,
I
that's.
could have sworn they said that.
Mhm.
Why
That
they
doesn't
didn't
make sense.
show it, I don't know.
Like the General Grievous one, if you have that, the four lightsabers and they light up, I mean, that's
Oh yeah, that would have been nice.
Let's see. I forgot about this. Why is Lady or Hell Girl on the screen? That's pretty funny. It kind of went. I mean, I don't know if this is this accurate. Like with her rack here. Is that like it's supposed to be that big? I mean, Annie tried to make her a little thick. I mean, okay, all right, my fault, man, my fault, my fault, my fault. I think these are just kind of spillage of when I was cutting off last week's from this week's. I think I kind of blurred the lines a little bit, so these are just kind of continuing from last week, I guess. Um, but I'm sure we all kind of. I don't know if you guys saw this, but this is Catwoman premium format from Sideshow. This was supposed to be revealed at their at their SashaCon. This was like on the last day, but for some reason it's just like it just they didn't show it. I guess it wasn't ready to be shown. But just from this picture, what do you guys think about Catwoman?
Not a fan.
Not a fan. Okay.
Yeah, I like the last one that came out where she's on the rooftop or gargoyle, I believe. This
Yeah,
one,
the one that Steven has, right?
yeah, the one Steven has. This one here, I don't know.
I mean, if I had to choose between the two, I mean, I think just from seeing this and seeing the one that Steven has, I'd probably just go with the one that Steven has. Um, but I mean, I don't think it's bad per se. I think what's gonna make it or break it for me is going to be the base. So, what does the base look like? What is she
Yeah.
standing on? That's what's gonna make or break this for me personally.
Hmm.
Or a good exclusive.
Or a good exclusive. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. Now, this is the statue that I was referring to earlier in the show where I was saying that I am just super, super, super excited about this. This is the Kyle Rayner Green Lantern. This is going to be coming from XM Studios. It hasn't been dropped yet, but man, I am really excited about this. And there's another picture in this batch of photos that just made me even more excited because like I'm really excited about this. Like I just love how his mouth looks. I love how it's a different suit. Like I just love it.
Not bad.
This looks like an Alex Ross Wolverine. Am I off in that?
I could see that with the muscle definition.
Mm.
I don't know where this came. I actually don't know what comic book or what this comes from, but I mean, I think it looks pretty cool. Close up, the paint job isn't bad, you know. Obviously, this is custom.
Hmm.
It's little details. And then we have a Caleb Nefson. This is done by Caleb Nefson. This is the his wolf. I said Wolverine. His Venom.
I love the pose.
Yeah, very different, isn't it?
Yeah, dynamic.
Luke said this is an old custom. Well, the Wolverine was an old custom repainted. Yeah, that did look good though. Says one of the best custom pieces made, hard to find as hell. Yeah, I agree. Hopefully, we can get a John Stewart as well. But I don't think John Stewart will be coming for quite some time. So, for the time being, I guess I could live with the Kyle Rayner. But yeah, the Caleb Nefson joint looks nice though. I like it. This was painted by TTN Painter as well. We have another Batman. Oops. Very beefy. How do we feel about this?
I actually like it. If you want a older Batman look, I like the grays. I think the colors on it pops pretty well.
It does pop a little bit though.
Looks like a very realistic uh, utility belt.
Yeah, it does actually. You're right. Frank Miller Bats. Let's see. We got a few on Thrones here. old statues. We don't have to stay here, but those look nice. Now this is very interesting. We have um Zod, right? If I'm not mistaken, from Berserk.
Mhm.
And man, this thing is different. I think that this was done really, really nicely. I think that it's not over sculpted. I think that I don't know if his face is supposed to look like that, or as far as like, is he like if he's always this kind of even kill face sculpt? But man, that looks nice. Love the little swoosh like that. Just love the blood effect that they have on everything. That looks nice. I really like it.
Looks good.
Yeah, I like it. Got the blood splatter all over his body and stuff. Yeah, I'm digging it.
Tells you all you need to know.
Right. That's all you need to know. Another Spider-Man, a little bit more dynamic. We don't have to stay here. Um, another uh
Was it Tana?
yeah, another Zatanna, but the word I'm looking for is like another angle of Zatanna. There you go.
Hmm.
I'm not mad at the Zatanna actually.
Nah.
Nice small footprint. It's not taking up too much space.
That's always welcome.
Yeah.
Right. Straight to the point. Looks nice to me. I don't have any issues with it.
Yeah. I think it'll pair well with the other you know, Huntress or whoever you would display her next to.
Right. Agreed. Now this is again an abomination. I hated this. I never want to see this again in my life because what in the hell is happening here? I don't like it at all.
Looks like a DLC costume from a game or something. Just a bad one.
Oh man.
That's funny.
Oh man. Let's see. Let's see. I love how Zatanna spells in the comics are real words just spelled backwards. Never seen that before. Here we go. We have Captain America. This is a very different concept of him throwing the shield, and then there's being like an effect of him throwing the shield, and then like maybe he's stepping in some water or some mud down here, and that splashing up. I don't know why his fist would be balled up as he's throwing that. I don't know. I feel like that may be a little unnatural, but yeah,
Yeah. Concept wise, I think concept is good. I think the shield is a little too close to the body if it's going to be flinging.
right,
Um, I don't know.
yeah,
Solid base though.
yeah, yeah. I agree. Agreed. A Thor. I don't like his face. I feel like he may be like an alien or something. And I'm not sure how his. I don't really like how his cape is done in the back here.
Hmm.
It looks kind of awkward, but Steven, what's your take on this?
It's, I think, awkward's a pretty good description of the entire thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward. We have a bust here. I don't know
Not too bad of a bust. This guy, Luciano, usually does pretty good sculpting. Um, I think this is pretty comparable to that one that Sideshow has.
Yeah,
Their half bust, which I think Daniel Bell did, just has
yeah,
one arm.
yeah. He did.
So if you want one with two arms, I don't think this one's too bad. Solid.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Actually, I'm not mad at it. You know,
No.
you got your Superman here. Just I know that the video is going pretty fast, so here's some actual pictures of this bad boy. And there's a little bit of a close up of the base in the front. Oh no, that's Batman. That's Batman. That's Batman's base. Um, we'll come back to that, but yeah, this is nice. It looks nice for $350.
Yeah.
I mean, if this was painted like a regular painted Superman, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to picking this up. You know. Um, this was another Queen that's supposed to be coming from Caleb Nefson, custom, of course. Terry McGinnis, Batman, Batman Beyond. We have. I was kind of on the fence about this. I didn't really know how to feel because he's like over a city, but then it's like the city's underscaled, and it's like I don't know.
Mm. Yeah, I think everything besides the city is a pretty good interpretation of the character and the TV show that they had of him. Yeah, the city is a bit odd though.
Yeah, it's a little awkward.
I do love the effect on the city though. The red.
Agreed.
That is
Yes.
really, really good.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know.
I'm thinking, is that a light up?
That's what it looks like, right?
Or else it's really, really nicely done.
Right. I mean, I do like the concept of this. Also, too, one thing to consider too is he looks like he's probably 1/4 scale, so he looks like he's probably really tall with his wings being so big, and that may cause display issues. So that's always one thing to consider whenever you're looking at stuff like this. Another Venom. I think we kind of all feel the same way.
Yeah.
That's okay. We don't have to stay here. What I do like about this picture though is Jones says he doesn't like it, to be honest. Let's see. XM. So Aang Singh is one of the owners of XM Studios, and I just really love this. He said, "I'm exploring a different way to interpretation of the Green Lantern's power. One way now is the transition from the energy source to realistic visualization. Hopefully, it turns out well." And so, basically, what they're doing is, and this is again going back to the Green Lantern that we saw earlier. So basically, he has a construct that he's going to be forming, which is pretty much like a rocket. And this is the rocket here. And it looks like towards the top of it, it's real. But then as you go backwards, looks like it gets more energy looking, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. The further it gets from the ring.
Right, the more realistic it is. Right, so because it's coming, it looks like this little yellow piece here is going to be like so if he has the ring out, like that's going to be the connection to the ring. And then it looks, it's again the energy effect, and then as it goes, it gets more realistic. And I think that's a very different take on that. So I'm very interested to see how that full reveal looks. So
You don't think that's gonna break? Because from how you're describing it, wouldn't it be translucent resin to begin with? Maybe like
uh,
or maybe something different, because that might be fragile if it's translucent resin.
it may be, or they may just do it like the rest of it just may look
Hmm.
like this color, like this type of green. And if that's the case, then it won't be translucent. But I don't know. I mean, only thing we can do is wait and see, right?
Yeah, good idea though, for real.
Right. Yeah, they're doing something different. I'm excited about that. Love seeing different things. Shout out to Macklin. He says this is nice. All right.
It's one of the problems with translating Green Lantern into a real life thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It works in comics, but
Right. I thought that this was a very different concept. I hadn't seen this one done yet. Cap versus Iron Man, and obviously looks like Iron Man's getting the crap beat out of him. Civil War, I'm guessing, right? Um, it was very different. Thought I added in here.
Nice.
Yeah, looks very nice. And now here we are, more pictures of my guy, and these pictures are much better. Man, this guy looks nice. I wish his eyes lit up, like the yellow in his eyes lit up. That would put the icing on the cake for me. Wow. I'm so happy I got him. He looks great to me.
Yeah, it's gonna have a lot of presence in the
hmm
collection.
I know exactly where I'm going to put him now too. I'm going to get one of those, and I think we talked about this briefly last week. Have you guys seen the pedestals from that Sideshow was, hyping
yeah,
in their thing? So yeah, I'm going to get one of those with the light at the bottom, and then have like a covering on top of it. And I'm going to put it right here in this corner. I'm going to get a new desk, so this desk will be smaller, and then I'm going to put the pedestal here in this corner, or if I don't put it in the corner, put it right here next to this case here, and probably in the corner though. And then just have them kind of over here, and I think that's gonna look nice next to this stuff. So I'm gonna try out the pedestals, man. See how they work.
the things we do for statues.
The things we do for statues. More pictures of the Joker. That looks pretty cool. Looks a little realistic, right?
I think it's just if you're gonna get him and just him, it's gonna look weird. You just really have to pair him up with his Joker presence as well. I think.
Well, I thought when I first saw this, I thought it was kind of awkward or kind of weird that they were doing this Joker. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I just didn't think that they would do this Joker. I feel like for me personally, if they were going to do a Joker, it would have been the um, what do you call it? The nurse Joker. Whenever he was in the hospital with Two Face, and then he took the mask off, and Two Face jumped, and then he walked out. He blew it up. That's kind of the Joker I would probably expect, but just I don't know. I thought this was kind of weird a little bit.
Definitely has more screen time than this one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. And then here are all those Iron Men together.
Still don't like that Mark 7.
The Mark 7.
Think it's not bulky enough.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the one thing that Sideshow nailed with that maquette is that how bulky the Mark 7 is.
He does look like a skinnier Mark 7, doesn't he?
This is Queen Studios, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. If you're comparing it, then yeah, I agree.
hmm
And
Yeah,
the
for sure.
the Mark 50, if he was posed better, that would have been the deal for me.
Like, so, Stephen, like, I 1000% agree with you because if he was like in a pose like this
Hmm.
or like this, where he was kind of not like that, like he just looks weird. If he was more of in a cooler pose, like I would have had to PO him. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
'Cause-
there's so many poses that you can take from his fight with Thanos in Infinity War that, I mean, why this? What? what? It's like it's the leg. The leg is so awkward on the base. That's my issue with it.
yeah.
It's like
Uh,
if you look at the other statues, they look really great at all angles. This one only looks decent at a certain angle.
right. And even this angle looks a little weird. Like,
Mm.
I mean, I feel like, and I think someone talked about this. I think on the Batman Statue Collector channel, they were saying how I think that how they had like the silhouette of um the Iron Man people, like the like they were kind of showing you that they have a bunch of Iron Man statues coming, and so it was a bunch of silhouettes, and obviously I think they were kind of set up like this, and I think they're kind of intending that people buy the entire line of Iron Man. So basically, if I get all four of these and display them like this, because whenever you display him like this, he doesn't look as bad with all of these together, right? But if you were to sit him by himself, he looks totally weird.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So like they have to kind of consider that, like, hey, I'm not buying 8 Iron Man statues and putting them all together like this, right? Like I don't have space for that. Like I'm just not doing that. So for you to make a statue that looks like this, it doesn't make sense.
Or money.
Or money, yeah. Like I'm not an Iron
More
Man
money.
statue
Yep.
collector. I'm not an Iron Man statue collector, so I'm not buying 18 Iron Mans. You know. And shout out to Raider, man. What's up, man? Raider's always late to the party, by the way. Always late, but I mean, better late than never.
He does show up.
Here's that. This one looks. I mean, this pose doesn't look as bad, but still, it still looks a little. I don't know. For a statue, it looks kind of weird, but it looks like it's coming straight out of the movie. But we're not in the movie. If that makes sense. But anyway, let's keep it moving. Let's move on. We have this Batman, which was very weird to me. Didn't make sense.
Nope.
So Batman's over the entire city. He's in the atmosphere, in the stratosphere, like just kind of kicking the clouds. Like I don't know.
I guess for people who like strange perspectives. I mean,
Yeah, I guess. Um, I don't really know who this is.
It's Kurt Angle as Captain America.
It's very weird. It's a weird concept to me.
Yeah.
I didn't think that this Harley was that bad either. I mean, she wasn't. She's not the best Harley I've seen, but she wasn't that bad though. Little cake back there, it's not bad.
just never been a fan of Jester Harley.
I'm not a fan of Jester Harley either, but yeah, I didn't hate this one. Usually, whenever I see a Jester Harley, I'm usually like,
Face is good. Face is
yeah,
really good.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
usually turned off by it, but yeah. Yeah, yeah. I think this was. I can't remember who did this. I think I remember, but I don't want to say the wrong name, so I won't. We have a uh bunch of carnages here. Like so, it's, I'm not as hip to the four armed carnage. Someone would have to explain that to me, but because I'm not, I just don't understand it. Maybe because I didn't read the comics, or maybe I didn't read that whatever this comic is.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, no clue either. It looks like he has the bullseye symbol from the Daredevil, um, I think villain, but I'm probably shooting in the dark there.
This guy Arch is funny. He says skank Harley.
Ouch.
uh, yeah.
I mean, it's not Scream, because Scream's female, as far as I know.
hmm I feel like this Catwoman was very artistic. I think that's kind of the best way to explain her to me. She's very artistic. Her her pose is just very like whoever the sculptor is was very just taking an artistic take on her or trying to or whatever.
Hmm.
This is from Iron Studios. I saw this LeBron and I was kind of confused because I was like, to me, he doesn't really. I mean, he looks kind of like LeBron, but the likeness is kind of off a little bit.
It's a known problem for Iron Studios.
I started watching Space Jam last night um and totally forgot and just fell asleep on it. Like,
That's a good recommendation.
well. Here's the thing. I was already tired as it was, so there's that. I thought this was a very interesting concept. I don't know if anyone else finds this interesting, but
Not
I
bad.
actually really like that.
yeah, I kind of like it too.
I love
Um,
the face on Venom.
yeah, I think the Venom looks good. I love how he's using his webbing to pull Venom's arm. Like, I think this is a dope concept, honestly. Then you have the different suit here. Yeah, I like the traditional suit a little bit better.
Hmm. Looks solid. Looks
Yeah,
good.
I think this is actually really solid, honestly. I'm digging it. I thought this is very interesting. I don't think we see this a lot. This would be considered a diorama, right?
Should be.
Difficult to gauge the scale on it.
Yeah, it may be 1/4 scale, but I don't know. I could if it were 1/6 scale or something like that, I wouldn't be surprised either. Oh man, now that I'm seeing this again, I am just so like this is just not for me.
Yeah. What's up, bub?
I mean,
Yeah.
gee, like looks like he's on steroids. Like, what the hell is that? He's is
It's a little bit oversculpted.
huh, a little bit, you say?
I thought the sideshow Thanos was oversculpted, but Jesus,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought this was very interesting. I was a little confused by the base a little bit. Maybe his head is smashed in or something, but um, yeah, you got Cyclops here.
Yeah, the Sentinel is off, but the Cyclops isn't great, but it's uh it's there, you know.
It's not good, but it's not bad. I think that's what you're trying to say, right?
Yeah, it's a decent Cyclops, but
Hmm.
I think the base throws it off too much.
Right. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Now this one,
What the?
That took a turn.
That got dark. I mean, this is awesome.
Yeah. That's you gotta stay with this sculpt right here.
I like it.
Is this like Kate Beckinsale Underworld like face for Catwoman?
I don't know, but I like it.
I mean, if I was Beckinsale, I'd be pissed right now.
I think this may be the last, or the second to last one. Got a Daredevil, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that.
It's a pretty dope base.
Yeah, it
Hmm.
is very different. You don't see like you know. I mean, I think this base where like he's like immersed in whatever the like the architecture here. Um, I think this was sort of what the sideshow Doctor Doom Daniel Bell, what that Doom was kind of going for, but like it took like a
Yeah.
half step. It didn't go all the way there. I think this kind of took it all the way there, right? It's because I mean, obviously, there's no budget. He's just making art, and he's really immersed in like this church. It looks like he's standing on top of.
It fits perfectly for the character as well.
Yep.
Right. Right. Yeah. And Sideshow kind of it looks like Sideshow kind of went for that type of theme in their Doom, but kind of watered it down and took a half step and then really take it all the way there. Because you got to think about the banner and how he's kind of coming up some steps and stuff like that on the Doom. Let's see.
Oh, look, another Venom.
Another Venom. Another Venom. And I think that brings us to the end of these pictures. We've gotten through all of them. That's the first batch and the second batch. Oh man. All right. We made it through all the pictures, man. You guys are some troopers. Thank you. If you're still watching, if you're still with us, give yourselves a pat on the back and hit the like button because because you guys are amazing. If you're still with us, please just hit just but instead of hitting yourself, just kind of tap the like button. That'll be good. But yeah, I mean, today we went much longer because we had two sets of pictures to kind of go through. If we not had two sets, then I thought I had to sneeze. It was a false alarm. Had we not had two sets of pictures to get through, then um, it probably would have not taken us as long. Let's see.
I love that Punisher, by the way.
The Punisher. Oh, behind you, Mike.
That's a fantastic statue.
Yeah, is that Sideshow? Cash. That Punisher. That's Sideshow, right? Cash. Hello.
He's out. He left. He's gone.
No, he's there. I think you may not just be paying attention.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So is that Punisher behind you? Is that Sideshow?
Yeah, that's the Sideshow EX Punisher. Was actually lucky to get it for on the aftermarket, but retail price. So kind of cool.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was looking for that one for a while.
And people are loving your Daredevil and your Iron Fist back there. Street level heroes, man.
Yeah, that's actually the whole Defender setup. Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Daredevil, Punisher. Right in the middle is gonna be the Spider-Man and Daredevil print from Sideshow once it comes
Oh,
next
I
month.
know exactly what you're talking about. That's dope. That's a dope print
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. So just setting up the man cave, slowly but surely, but yeah, it's coming along. It's really coming along. Can't wait to do a complete room tour, so
Absolutely,
Definitely.
absolutely. Yeah, for sure. That's gonna be very fun. I'm sure.
Guess Sideshow has to make a Jessica Jones statue then.
um I think yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think they're more on DC female characters. I wouldn't be surprised if we got like a Luke Cage one day from like XM though.
I'm sure we will at one point, at some point.
I'd say they're doing Black Widow, but that's only because of the movie anyway, probably. So
Hmm.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed. Um, but yeah, man, I think we've made it to our wits end. If everyone else, if all hearts and minds are clear, I think we're in good shape. How do you guys good?
it's been a good run.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Again, everyone, before we jump off of here, please make sure that you make sure you subscribe, make sure you turn on the post notifications so that you don't miss any dope content that we got dropping. And make sure you check out Cash Gemini, his page on YouTube. He's dropping content all the time, so subscribe to his channel as well. And until next time, man, y'all be good, y'all be safe. Y'all see
See
y'all
ya.
next one. Peace.
Peace, guys.